Hi guys, Pete here from Ashton's Cars, and here I have our other Ford Focus. You might have just seen a video on the grey one that we've got currently available. Well, this is the red one. This is the Titanium X. It's a year newer. It's a 62 plate, so a late 2012 model. It's got the same 1.6 litre TDCI 115 horsepower diesel engine, and it's got a much higher spec. Done a little bit more mileage as well. This one's done 126,000, but as you can see, looks fantastic. Really pretty car. I love the bright red on these. It's a really proper bright red as well, and unlike some of the other reds that we get, this doesn't seem to have faded at all in its 13 years. So very nicely presented car this one is. I will take you through the car, show you the condition of it, but also show you some of the features that you got, because this Titanium X was top of the range in terms of trim level. Certainly the top of the range you could get with a 1.6 diesel engine in it, and it combines that level of luxury with very low running costs, because you're talking 55, maybe 60 miles per gallon on a long run, and the tax on these is only £20 a year. So yeah, I like that. I can buy into that. So I'm going to show you through it. It is a really pretty thing, I think. Looks really good with these slightly bigger wheels, 18-inch alloy wheels on this car. You've got sort of 16s and 17s on most of the Focus range for this year. So it does stand out a little bit when it's got these bigger rims. They are factory rims. They are in very good condition. A couple of very light curb marks on a couple of them, but nothing that's going to really sort of show up. It comes with front and rear parking sensors on it. Privacy glass to the rear. And it's also got keyless entry on it, so I've got the key fob on me right now. If I wanted to lock this car, I could stroll up and just press that button by there, and as you can see, the mirrors will fold in and it is now locked. Things like that were relatively new technology back in 2012, and quite a useful thing to have, because if you have got kids and shopping and it's raining and you're scrambling for your keys trying to lock the car, well, it can be sometimes a bit of a pain. But with this car, as long as you've got the keys on your person, you can not only get in and out of it, lock it, as I just showed you, you can also start it as long as the keys are inside the vehicle. So they could be in your bag, in your pocket, and it just makes life a little bit more pleasant and a little bit more easy when you're owning this car. So as I say, 115 horsepower on these engines, 6-speed manual gearbox. They do drive really well. Performance on them is obviously not going to set the world on fire, but it's very acceptable, and they cruise very nicely. But when you go for a Titanium X model like this, you get all the trimmings. So let's have a look inside, and wait for me to open this door and you will see. Missed the door handle there trying to film it. The door handle opens straight away, the mirrors pop out, the car is now unlocked, and I have access to a half leather interior, complete with pretty much every extra you could get on a Ford Focus back then, apart from navigation. This one has not got nav. I've got cruise control, I've got heated front seats, and these seats have got full electric adjustment as well, which is really, well, quite something really on a Focus. I didn't even know that was something that they came with. It's also got Bluetooth, so I can access my phone and make calls legally while I'm driving, and it's a SONY stereo system in place of the standard Ford item that you get. It's got a similar design, but a much improved sound over the standard item that has. In the back, more leather. Still got ISOFIX points though on the outer seats, which is great if you've got a car seat. And you do also get on the Titanium X a nice leather armrest in the middle, complete with cup holders. So very comfortable in the back of this. Same practical features that you get in every Focus, like those big deep door bins, little side trays on the side of the seats there. And these seats do fold flat at the touch of a button, which is great. It comes with, I think it's either 4 or 6 airbags, this car as well, so it is very safe for its age. And I've still got a nice practical boot on it as well. Let's have a look. Now this one's been treated to a sort of heavy duty rubber mat. You'll excuse it's a bit damp there from where we cleaned the car. So the boot floor is underneath that, and underneath that I think there's a spare wheel. Yeah, there is a space saver spare, so that's all very useful. Good size boot on the Focus. Obviously it's pretty much the standard for this is the benchmark for its sort of category, really. The seats fold completely flat to that boot floor as well. It's a very usable space. It's got a nice wide load area because the lights are tucked right up on it. It serves the purpose for your family car. That's what you want a Focus to do. It's just that when you've got a higher spec model like this, it's quite surprising how much extras they chucked on them to make them really something that would, in terms of equipment level, rival cars two classes above it. Now I'm going to just pop myself in the car. And you can see my layout here on the dashboard. It's the same dashboard that we get in the standard Focus, but with all the extras. Where the blanking plates are in other cars, this one has got buttons. I've got things like park assist, which assists me in parallel park in the car. I've got parking sensors front and rear. Climate control instead of air conditioning with dual zone. I've got passenger and driver controls separate on that. And of course this SONY stereo with a high gloss black finish on it. Looks the part, sounds even better. Even by modern standards, this is a really, really good system. One thing that I really love on this car is the fact that it's got that keyless entry, keyless go. So I can just dip the clutch and press the button there and it starts. And as you can see, fires into life. No warning lights, no issues at all on it. I'll give it a quick rev. All perfect. You could probably see on there as well, it's averaging at the moment 50 miles per gallon, but please bear in mind I've had this car sat around idling while it's been washed and cleaned prior to doing this video. You will get upwards of 60 to the gallon on a long run in this car, which is very, very impressive on it. The multifunction steering wheel on this particular car means you've got cruise control on the left hand side here, phone controls to the right, and in addition to that, these two buttons that do your multifunction computer and your stereo controls. It means pretty much all the things that you use on a sort of minute-to-minute basis in the car are at your fingertips. You haven't got to take your hands off the wheel to do them. The climate control buttons are very easy to use. The dual climate is quite a simple affair on this car. Nice turny dials which set your temperature, and you just press the button that you want for the direction of the airflow down by here. Okay, we have, which is a bit of a Ford thing, and it does come on the lower spec ones as well, a heated front screen as well as the heated rear, which is an absolute bonus when it comes to winter time. You do get that though in my Z-Tech as well, but it is always worth pointing out that it's a standard feature on Focuses that you just don't get on any other car. To the middle we have heated seats. Again, not something that you get in many Ford Focuses, but it's a Titanium X, and they come with 5 different levels of adjustment. We've also got the twin cup holders, and then a cubby by here which has got a dual opening, which I've got to try and work out. I'll do that later. It's got plenty of storage space on it. Massive glove box, as you expect on one of these cars, and the biggest door bins you'll ever see in your life. Things like the POWERFOLD mirrors as well make it a really sort of attractive car. Easy to sort of live with because you just press the button and it does everything for you. And I just love the way they drive. I mean, it's got the leather steering wheel on it. Yes, it's done 126,000 miles, but look, it's not worn, it's not torn, it's in good shape, this car is. Similar to the seats as well, there's no real wear in these seats despite the car's age and mileage. Ford really did put these things together so well. They are much better built than the equivalent Vauxhall Astra, for example. In fact, they're much better built than a lot of German cars that pretend to be sort of the sort of luxury premium sort of items. These Focuses were properly screwed together, and they come from an era when Ford really did care and really were concerned with being market leaders. Any negatives, I hear you ask? Well, there is somewhere here. It's very much cosmetic. I can only assume. It looks to me like someone's put an air freshener on there and it's reacted with the plastic. It's kind of more of a cosmetic issue than anything. It's not something that you really look you see at first glance, but it is something that is there if you look carefully. But apart from that, you know what, it's a remarkable example. This is actually, it's in very, very good condition indeed. Glasses hold up out there, look at that. These cars were just well thought out, well put together, and I really love them. The only thing I would say, if you're looking to buy a Focus from this era, this is a 1.6 diesel and it's a really good engine, but avoid the 1 litre EcoBoost like the plague, because the 1 litre EcoBoost is notorious for having issues with its wet belt and chronic engine failure. So while they seem like a bargain, those 1 litre EcoBoosts, they are best avoided. Get a nice 1.6 diesel like this though, and you won't be disappointed at all. Seat with 126,000 miles of wear on it, and well, newsflash, there really isn't any wear on it. It's in very good condition. This car will have a full valet before we sell it, but as you can see, it's pretty well presented inside already, and we have given it a wash on the outside and a little bit of a polish. Apart from a very small amount of curbing on the alloys, that's the one front one. That's got a couple of marks. I think there is a couple on this side as well. Hardly anything. Apart from that, the back ones are all pretty mint as well. It's in very, very good nick indeed, this car is. Very, very clean. So, if you're in the market for a family car with a few extras on it, you might want to consider this Titanium X Focus. As I say, it's one of 2 Focuses I've got in stock at the moment, both very similar shape, but there's a difference in spec. The other one's a little bit less mileage, this has got a bit more kit on it. But they've both got that brilliant 1.6 TDCI engine, which is my engine of choice on these cars. As I say, the one to avoid is the 1 litre EcoBoost. But if you've got a good diesel one, and just listen out for things like dual mass flywheel noise on them, make sure the injectors aren't chuffing, that sort of thing, the usual diesel things that you look for in these cars, you end up with quite a good car if you buy wisely. And this one has got full service history, so we'll be putting that up along with a bit more of the description of this car in the item description of this video, so be sure to check that out if you're interested in the car, and feel free to give me a call on 07932 873 646 if this car is of interest to you. Of course, we are happy to take part exchange, so let me know what you've got. We'll work a deal out on that. And also, we're more than happy to arrange delivery of this car anywhere in the UK. And I mean anywhere. So if you're in Scotland, we're in Wales, not a problem. I can make it happen. So give us a call, let us know the story, let us know what you've got to part exchange and where you live. We'll sort a deal out to suit you if you want it. The number again is 07932 873 646, and all that's really left for me to say here now is, if you haven't done so already, can you please subscribe to this channel? It would mean a lot to me, and it would mean I can continue making videos like this for you to peruse online. If you hit the notifications button, you will also be kept abreast of all the stuff we've got coming in. We have quite a large selection of cars here at the moment, as you can see. They are changing rapidly by the day, and we're putting new videos up by the day of new stock coming in, new goings on here at the garage, and well, there's plenty to talk about. But right now, well, I'll leave you to move on to your next video. Please feel free to make it one of mine, but before you do, hit the notifications, hit on the subscription button, and of course comment below. Let us know your thoughts on this car, on the video, on anything you like. Just have a, let's join the community, join the dynamic chat on our cars. And if you've owned a Titanium X Focus, I'd be really interested to hear buyer reviews of them and how you got on with your car, because it'll help people as well who are trying to make a decision on buying one themselves. So please comment below, let us know your thoughts and your opinions on these cars, and thanks ever so much for watching. Have a great day wherever you are, and look forward to seeing you soon here at Ashton's Cars. Bye for now.